promoting and supporting some of the cornerstones of the American experience. It's all about family, faith, and freedom. Now let's get back to the Curtis Report with your host, Barry Curtis.
Welcome back to the Curtis Report. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for making us number one. Thanks for making us number one in the Dallas-Fort Worth area every Sunday night betwixt 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. The Curtis Report. We talk about family, faith, and freedom. I got a question for you. You know what that question is? If you are a conservative, proud, free American born with inalienable birthrights, raise your hand. If you are a conservative, proud, free American born with inalienable birthrights, raise your hand. If you're not, then raise your standards. Thanks for joining us back here on the Curtis Report. As I do that in speeches and whatever I do across the Metroplex. People like to hear that, and it is something that we started years ago, and it is true. If you're a conservative, proud, free American born with inalienable birthrights, raise your hand. Be proud of it. I am, unabashedly so. There's nothing corny about it. There's nothing corny about being proud of your country. There's something corny or fake or inauthentic or over the top or being. I get excited about it. My country. I get excited about the defense of my country. I get excited about the exceptional nature of my country. You should. I do. Why shouldn't you? And this is the deal here, folks. There are many folks out there who don't feel the same way as you and I. There are many folks out there who not only don't feel the same way as you and I, but absolutely outright reject the amazing history of this country, the Constitution and the freedoms that it stands for, the blessed liberties that we enjoy in this country. There are people who absolutely outright reject it and hate it, and they're all around us. Many of them come on the record and tell you. Many of them make no doubt about it. And these are some of the quotes, and this is just a couple of them. We've talked about this from time to time, but this is just one of them. Al Sharpton, that race pimp, Al Sharpton. Isn't it absolutely amazing? This man is walking around owing the IRS thousands upon thousands of dollars. He's in and out of the White House. Has the president's ear. This man owes tens of thousands of dollars to the IRS. Why is this man not indicted or in jail? Al Sharpton. His words. I quote Al Sharpton. While the rest of the country waves the flag of America, we stand, we understand, we are not part of that. We don't owe America anything. America owes us. That's Al Sharpton. Close quote. That's Al Sharpton. He spoke that in Atlanta at the State of Black World Conference. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to be, but he spoke that. And this is the sickness that is. And when he spoke it, he gets a round of applause by all these low information voters stand up like seals and clapping. They have absolutely no clue as the vile comments that came out of this man's mouth and what it means. Al Sharpton's never in a day of his life sacrificed anything for this country. He has not served in any capacity in defense of this country. Al Sharpton's never done anything constructive to support this nation's principles. In fact, he's done everything the opposite of that. From his cocaine use, to his prostitution pimping, to his lying with Tawana Brawley, to his owing the IRA, he's just vile. This is the man. So we shouldn't be surprised that things come from his mouth. such as that. And we know some of these old offenders too. This is Jane Fonda. Yeah, she's still running around. Jane Fonda. This, and she, in my opinion, she's treasonous. But this is Jane Fonda. She's a traitor. While men were dying in Vietnam. My father went to Vietnam 3 times. You only had to go once. Bronze Star, Purple Heart recipient. Multiple Purple Heart recipient. While he's being burned up and near death in Vietnam, this treasonous person, Jane Fonda, says this. Remember these comments? I quote her. We understand that Nixon's aggression against Vietnam is a racist aggression. That the American war, I'm quoting her, that the American war in Vietnam is a racist war. A white man's war. We deplore that you're being used as cannon fodder for U.S. imperialism. We've seen photographs, she goes on to say, Jane Fonda, we've seen photographs of American bombs and anti-personnel weapons being dropped, wantonly, accidentally, perhaps, on your head. She's talking to Vietnamese soldiers. And on the heads of your comrades. Listen to her words she's using. This is Jane Fonda, which she's in North Korea, an American citizen in North Korea, calling these communists in North Korea comrades. That's Jane Fonda. This is the words of the president here. And I quote the President Barack Hussein Obama. Yeah, that's his middle name. You know that, right? Hussein. Barack Hussein Obama. I'm quoting him. You know, this is the quote, you know, the truth is that right after 9/11, I had a flag pin. Shortly after 9/11, particularly because as we're talking about the Iraq War, that became a substitute for, I think, true patriotism, which is speaking out on issues that are of importance to our national security. I decided I won't wear that pin on my chest, close quote. That's Barack Hussein Obama. You have an American president. I've never seen anything as bizarre and peculiar about this. Bizarre and peculiar in this sense. You have the American president refusing to wear an American pin on his chest. He's telling you, I'm not going to wear it on my chest. I'm going to protest somehow, and I'm not going to wear it. This is the president of the United States of America telling you. This is a man who took the oath of office and pledge to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States from all enemies, foreign and domestic. This is a man who's telling you that the preeminent symbol of this country, a country he's sworn to protect under oath, to defend the Constitution, he's not going to wear this pin because he's somehow protesting. How the heck do you do that? He is the president. And he rejects the preeminent symbol, the American flag, and he's not going to wear it? That is ridiculous. And in my opinion, it's treasonous. You cannot have an American president who's sworn an oath to defend the country, and he won't wear the country symbol on his chest as a that doesn't make any sense. Those are his words. Barack Hussein Obama. There's a few more of these I want to get to. That's just really stunning. We'll take a quick break. Be back with more of the Curtis Report in just a moment.